Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Greetings from Nashville, Tennessee, the Music City. I'm Ramesh Gulati. I'll be talking to you. I'm your host today. I'll be talking to you about performance indicators and continuous improvement, which are must in today's competitive environment to improve our bottom line. So let's go through this quickly and not quickly, give you some more information on these performance indicator. I'm sorry, I have to go back. Cut. I'm going to start. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This greetings from Nashville, Tennessee, the Music City. I'm your host today, Ramesh Gulati. I'll be talking to you about performance indicators and condition improvement. Why that's important. We live in very competitive society. To improve bottom line, we need to be measuring our performance and doing continuous improvement. That's what we're going to talk today. I might talk today. This is the outline of my talk today. We're going to talk about safety moment, introduction, why continuous improvement, why performance indicators, types of performance indicators, how to develop performance indicators, and why continuous improvement is necessary, and some examples, and objectives and metrics alignment, which and we going to conclude. Always I talk about safety as some of my earlier webinars and my presentation. I talked about I believe in safety, or not just believe in, is more than that, because I've seen safety and reliability go hand in hand. As we become reliable, become safer, or vice versa, as we become safer, we become reliable. What they're doing, is he doing the work safely, whatever he's doing? Is this safe operation? Will you buy this, what they're doing? Not really. A lot of unsafe things are being done here. And we should be careful of that. We should stop this kind of a what they're doing. What a balancing act. That's not the right way of doing it. How long is it going to take? I mean, there are three people standing behind it. Too bad. Are safety and reliability related? Yes, they are. This is reliability and safety relationship. Chart on the left side came from my friend Ron Moore. You can Google him, or Google this data is available. We're showing your injury rate goes down with safety as you become more reliable, or your OE goes up. As OE getting up, your safety, your injury rate goes down, or injury rate goes down, your OE goes up too. The right side, the data from my place where I used to work, showing as your PM compliance, PM backlog, which I was, PM compliance goes better or PM backlog goes down, your downtime goes down, and your injury rate goes down too. And this is not just 1 year, this is 12 years data. And my experience, my friends in the industry, professional friends whom I talk a lot with them all the time, we found this is true in every case. As you become reliable, safer, you become reliable. Or think about it. If you send your people to fix something in emergency mode, hey, people are just we they're forced or they're we putting their mindset is to finish that task. They're hurrying things up. When you do something in a hurry, finishing up some repairs, hey, you become unreliable. You don't do everything safe mode. But if you do things in a planned fashion, everything planned, you become much more safer and things you do much faster and right quality job. So reliable plan is clean, organized, safer, has a culture of excellence, reliability, and rhythm, and produces quality parts or quality services. It is profitable. Safe plant is reliable plant, a reliable and safe plant. And reliable and safe plant is productive and profitable plant. Keep that in mind. Just about me. I've been around for many, many years, over 60 years in the industry. Started my career as a maintenance engineer, and over the years, I've worked for several companies, several job titles, and really got some accolades from many people working with them. So people have started calling me the Ramesh Sherpa. I've been in war teaching, although retired a few couple of times, but still, due to my passion, working with reliability and with the people, I'm still talking, still helping people out. I'm part of US 251 US committee on ISO 55000. I've been involved with them for over 15 years now. With that, again, also SMRP too. I've been SMRP Reliability Web and using RMC Center there. If you can measure it, you can improve it. Peter Drucker, our modern management guru to speak. An organization must measure and analyze its performance to make the improvements. We have to stay in business. We have to be, we live in a very competitive society. We should have some kind of measurements, indicators aligned with organizational goals and objective too. And our focus should be improving results. Performance indicators, also in metrics, are measurable characteristics of products, services, and process related to business. It's used to track improve performance. Some of those should be tied to business activities. Processes should be designed to collect data. So from where we're going to make these metrics. And again, you may have many metrics, several metrics. Some of these are important or vital few known as the KPIs, key performance indicators. Question is what's to measure, what not to measure? What's the root cause of the problem? Metrics need a context. Always think end in mind when you are developing metrics, KPIs. Performance measures metrics to identify critical work processes and customer or organization plant side requirements. Identify critical results aligned to the requirements. Develop measurements for critical processes and requirements. Establish performance goals, standards, or key metrics. Apply smart tests to ensure the quality of metrics. The metrics are right one. What are those smart metric principles? Smart, be specific, measurable. This should be achievable. Yes, sometimes we put our, metrics to, to go to the moon, but hey, try to make them achievable, some realistic, yeah, relevant, and time bound. Should be available right away so we can take some action. We should not be getting a metrics or which are, I mean, some of those are not time we get the information data, which is 6 months old or something. Now, there are two kind of metrics, leading and lagging. Leading indicators are forward-looking to help manage the performance of asset. Lagging indicators are how well we did. What are the results? They're kind of results. Lagging indicators kind of results. What we got is. So always the lag in telling us. Just a caution. Indicators can be either lagging or leading, depends where you are in the process, what you're looking at. Depends, some metric may be lagging, may become a leading later. And we'll give an example. Leading indicators are input-oriented, measures the process, somewhat hard to measure. They are forward-looking to manage the performance. Lagging are output-oriented, measures the results. How well did we manage performance? They're easy to measure. These are some example. Okay. Lagging indicators like mean time between failures, availability, maintenance costs. These are results of best practices. Leading indicators, number of potential identified, new work, PMCBM, or schedule compliance, percent PM work we completed on time. See, if we do this percent PM work completed on time, higher that number PM compliance rate, our availability or MTBF will be higher. Planning percent planned work, percent accuracy. So these are the examples of leading KPIs. And these are examples of the results lagging KPIs. Now, let's take example here, two examples. Inventory accuracy. If your accuracy, inventory, what your parts are in the bin, right number, and what you're looking for, the right parts is there. If that's right, availability of parts will be higher. So if inventory accuracy is a leading, availability of parts is a lagging. If availability of parts is a leading, what's the impact? Downtime. If parts are right number, what we need are there, then our downtime will go down or it will be impacted. Now let's look at another example, PM compliance. PM compliance is leading indicators. That's the case. What's the impact? What's the lagging? The downtime. PM compliance gets better, our downtime will go better. If PM compliance poor, our downtime will be go up. Now, if I'm looking just at downtime as my lagging indicators or leading indicator, now I'm changing to leading indicators, then my availability will be up and down based on how is my downtime. That becomes lagging indicators. Downtime becomes the leading indicators. If my downtime due to failures are going up, my availability will go down. I'll see it'll get reflected in availability. So it depends where you are in the process, leading or lagging, but leading are, as I said earlier, we can go back to this slide. Now these are leading indicator, process indicators, and lagging are the results. Those are there. Okay. What metric should a maintenance capacity insurance department should have? Now, I've tried to tell you this new term, maintenance capacity insurance. I've been a maintenance guy over the years. I don't like term maintenance because maintenance has a little bit of negative connotation. So I've been using a new term capacity insurance department or capacity insurance as a maintenance definition. What metric should a maintenance department should have. Okay, think about it. Three, four, five metrics. What you think a maintenance department or capacity assurance department, which is your department, should have. One could be what? One, two, three, four, X, Y, Z, A, what? So make a list of these things. Okay, one, two, three, four, five. I hope you got it. Get it? Okay. Let's look into, is this department the manager or their director, the department or their VP said, okay, you are giving me these four or five metrics. I don't want to look all these four or five. Give me one metric which can tell me the health of my maintenance department, my capacity insurance department. So what would be that metric? Hey, I'm just trying to give you some time. I have run into several of my managers who want it that way. So how do you do that? Okay. So let's look into, answer the first part, what are the four metrics could be? It could be a PM compliance. That's a good one. Percent plan work. What's the planning accuracy? Or schedule compliance. These are mostly commonly used metrics in a capacity insurance department. Okay, now which one, if I want to know only one metric which kind of tells me the health of my capacity insurance department, what should I do? Here's another way of looking is what I could do. This was done in one company. What they did was they had these four metrics: PM compliance, plan, percent plan work, scheduling compliance, planning accuracy. These were their results. 85, 90, 95, 95. So what they did was working with together with the boss, they gave a weighting factor. PM compliance was very important. They gave it 50%. Plan work 20%, schedule 20%, planning 10%. So based on that, they came up weighting average. So now they got a one metric, which like this period was 89. In last 6 month average was 90.4, but their benchmark, what they're achieving, trying to achieve was 94%. So that's this is another way of looking that you can combine some of the metrics and with a proper weighting factor, you can come up with one metric also. I just want to share with you this example because I ran into one place where the manager wanted or director wanted one metrics for that. Okay. Another thing we need to be looking into, back in 90s, Dr. Robert Kaplan of, and Dr. David Norton of Harvard Business School kind of a came up balanced scorecard model. What they found that many companies uh, are not looking all the areas of maintenance. Either they're looking customer orientation or finance or process. And they always forget the people part. So what they suggested was that, hey, we should be a balance of all four: financial, customer oriented, internal business process oriented, learning and growth. We should have each at least one or two in each case, or at least one, and that's a kind of looking the overall picture, and that's they came to know as a balanced scorecard model. Some interesting quote to think. Not everything that can be counted counts, and not everything that counts can be counted. Our great scientist Albert Einstein said that. You get what you measure. Measure the wrong things, you'll get the wrong behavior. So think about measuring the right things. That's a message. Not everything should be measured. SMRP, I've been involved with them for many, many years. In fact, back in 90s, I got involved in best practices and also identifying the body of knowledge to speak, how to define. Yeah, that's what this whole thing, CMRP exam came out of that was defining best practices or really defining what it makes reliability professional look like. I've been involved with that for many years. In fact, 96, the 7 time frame when I got involved. Uh, this I'm showing you that SMRP has a SMRP best practices book, which has a 67, 68 metrics have been identified. In fact, just last week we had a meeting. Seventh edition should be coming out another couple of months when we in October when the new conference is coming. That time it will be released. These metrics, if these are just as small details like 1.5 total maintenance cost as a percent of replacement value, each metric has a 3, 4, 5, 6 pages, much more detail. What's the definition? What's the objective? What's the formula? And component definition, all those kinds of things are there. Okay. This is another example of OEE, how it's defined objectives. I just pulled it out. You can go to SMRP website, become a member. If you're a member, you can download some of these metrics, a lot more detail. And this is my old slide, which I've been carrying around showing the people all these. And as I said, these are, you can go to smrp.org, learning resources, SMRP library, best practices, metrics, guidelines. You can download all of these. This is the earlier one, a few years ago. There were only few, but since then, there are about 67, 60, 70 metrics, so sort of. Okay. Now, this is a question. I hope you have some understanding of performance metrics indicators. Your company is trying to buy a new plant, a plant which exists. As you are maintenance reliability asset management expert in your company team, they're asking you, give them 5 metrics which kind of tells them health of the maintenance department, capacity insurance department of that plant they're trying to buy. They're not looking the production kind of thing. What you think is the right metric should be, which which will tell them the health. Now, metrics means it's a benchmark data available in the market, so they can compare how those if they get those numbers and how they compare with the industry standard to speak. That's what they're asking. Okay, so write down 5 metrics which your department should or capturing it to evaluate or to tell you the health of your department. Think about balanced scorecard model. We want something in each 4 cases of balanced scorecard. Okay, number 1, right on number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. Okay, so write this down and let's see how we come up and what's I come up or so. Hope you have written down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 metrics. And let's look into this. Okay. What I came up, I hope you do too. And when I do most of the exercises, that's why. OE is overall equipment effectiveness, is it, which kind of tells you what's availability, what's performance, and what's this quality. Okay. And then see that something related to safety. See the injury rate, which most of the plant has to report. And then PM compliance rate or proactive ratio, something could be better. Good one too. Other one could be people knowledge, certification, how many people are certified in that place, what percent, or could be employee attrition rate, the morale of people. If a lot of people are leaving or something, that's a attrition rate. Other could be The RONA, return on net asset, profit over asset value, or maintenance cost as percent replacement value. See, these, like maintenance cost as a percent replacement value, industry standard is if you got a good reliability program going, it should be between 3 to 4%, something like that. So if it is a much higher, then we have I mean, that plant may not be that efficient or more that reliable. PM compliance rate, that should be around 90, 85, 90% range. Incident rate should be less than one. So they can compare this with the industry benchmark to speak. And then they can make a decision how this will tell them health of the maintenance department, how assets are being operated or what's happening. Organization statements. Many companies have an organization statement, vision, mission, goals, objectives. Our metrics, whatever we come, should match with the objectives, company objectives. They should be aligned to that. Okay, like what, like every company organization has objective zero failure or zero incident rate. Okay, now again we should have some objectives at a lower level that should go. There could be another one. In fact, I have example here. Yeah, this is kind of aligning object indicator with objectives, organizational objectives, asset management objectives, value drivers, and then you have a KPIs. Okay. Now, this one improved organizational objective could be improve throughput by certain percent, create a safe environment, increase productivity, optimum use of resources at pretty high level. Now, what could be at our level? Could be PM compliance rate. They are directly, because if we have a PM compliance improved, we have less downtime. It means we have more throughput. Number of safety incident, OSHA less, that will increase the safe environment. Percent plan work is also similar, increase the productivity, improve the OE to 92. So these are kind of things we have to do which are direct relationship to company organization's objective. That's what they should be linking. And people should understand, hey, if I'm percent plan work goes up, optimum compliance goes up, our technician knows that. If that's what's impact, it means our downtime will go down. With downtime goes down, it means we have more output, throughput going through our machines. We're getting more throughput means we are making more parts, more our product at less cost. So all these relationship linkage should be there. And that's what people need to understand that, how that relationship works. Some examples, this is given in a book, Maintenance Reliability Best Practices, page 290, or in new book, the third edition is page 394. Maintenance cost as percent replacement value, return on asset, safety, OSHA recordable, availability trending, OE, overall equipment effectiveness, percent downtime, percent planned work. These are some examples of a commonly used metrics. You don't have to use all 10 or 15 of those. You can select 2 or 3 or 4. In my mind, always 4 to 6 are good numbers to track. You cannot manage something you cannot control. You cannot control something you cannot manage. Peter Drucker said, so keep that in mind. Well, value metric is in the ability to provide a factual basis the following area: strategic feedback, diagnostic feedback, trends in performance over time as metric trend. It tells you where we are, where we're going, and our goal, and how we can make improvement. Again, our metric should change behavior of people, should be actionable. So these are corporate objectives to functional objectives to unit floor level objectives. And these are few again examples, same thing. I'm like increasing more throughput, I'm increasing market share, 15%. What that mean? That we had to produce more so we can get more market share and we can meet those increased production requirements. Means we have to higher throughput, means we have to have less downtime. Some other example, sales per customer, $200 or reduce downtime to 8%. This is per store kind of thing. So these are kind of example how they relate back to here to corporate objectives. Remember, improvements are change. Change are difficult to implement. A successful improvement usually requires a change management plan and right metrics to manage. Mahatma Gandhi said, be the change. You have to become a change. If you want to see the change. Continuous improvement is a must in today's competitive environment. Performance indicators help us track our progress. It brings an emphasis on objectivity, consistency, fairness, and responsiveness. A reliable indicator of organization give us a health and can have immediate and far-reaching impact. Impact on organizations can be both immediate and far-reaching. Leading indicators, your indicator could be leading or lagging. Leading indicators measure the process and predict changes and future trends. Lagging indicators are measure results, confirm long-term trends. Successful performance management system help to manage and improve processes and document achievement, what we have achieved, where we were, where we are today. It supports organization's core values because we have linkage, and that's what we're trying to do. What core values are, also the objectives are, we try to meet those. Link, align metrics to organizational objective. Right performance indicators should change behavior of the people to get that delivers the results. So keep that in mind. Right performance indicators change behavior, should change behavior, get the right culture. These are the most of the material came out of this main Reliability Best Practices third book, dictionary, or 10 rights of asset management. Also, we have training available. Go to reliabilityx.com to get more information. Well, due to short of time, we please send me the questions or send a question to ask at reliabilityx.com, and I'll try to answer your questions. And thank you very much for appreciate you attending this seminar. Wishing you the best. Thank you.